up, guys? And what's up, Sussex Squad? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are waiting for a personality, Katie, I'm sorry. Let's be respectful. If you are waiting for an appearance, Katie, or Lord Voldemort, William himself, baby, you guys have taken trolling to a new level, but you keep self-owning yourselves. Okay. William at one point was competing with Harry, right? But then Harry said, I'm never coming back to the UK except for if it's the anniversary of my mama's death or if daddy dies pretty soon, right? That's the next time we going to see Harry. Harry even said, baby, call me American. Baby, you might as well just put Bruce Springsteen on repeat because you can just treat me like I'm born in the USA. They're making a big deal that Harry is like, I'm no longer a US citizen. I reside. Um, well, I'm sorry, a UK resident. I reside in the US, which after they took away all his houses, like I said, I would get a one bedroom or a studio in Shoreditch just to annoy them to say I'm the same UK resident. But he was competing with Harry. Every time Harry did something, he had to compete. That's how Kate got in trouble with that fake photo because they were faking. Then William started competing with Jam. Meghan said she's having a cooking show. Meghan came out with some like 50 pots of jam, which at the end of the day, good for Meghan. But you guys, it's jam. Calm down, right? But I see what the big fuss was. William then got up to go to work, to go to a kitchen. But if you zoom in on the pics, he wasn't even cooking. The chef was side-eyeing him. There was nothing in the pot. He did what he did best, making a fool of himself. I see why he canceled the Commonwealth trip to the Samoas or where it was. I see why he doesn't want to go. William makes a fool of himself. It's like he's around people so much that tells him every time he smiles, the sun shines, that he just can't help being an awkward, sad mess. It would be funny if it didn't have the racism in it, right? He would be like a bumbling fool, the bumbling king to be, but you add the racism in and nobody thinks it's funny. So where are we at? What's a new way that Will and Kate think they're going to compete with Meghan? Do you know that they're now saying that they're going to appear in a cooking show? So let me just show you where the lines have drawn. Will and Kate, as far as I've been paying attention to royal stuff, are always saying, oh my God, we could, we should, we're about to. There's always discussions. There's always showing up. There's always this, there's always that, right? And they tease, we are about to do this. We could do this. We're thinking about doing this. And there's always pictures of them looking like, that's all they do. That's all they do to make literally, I think, 50 million a year. Never mind the fortune, never mind the clothes. That's all that they do, right? Everybody talk about them. Oh my God, they're so brave. You think it's brave to literally announce that you're not doing anything for the actual people that are supporting your lifestyle? How is that brave? That is what everybody in the world has to do or wishes they could do. So anyway, what are they doing now? They've taken 6 steps back. Now, instead of promising that they might do something work related, right? They have now said that there's a possibility, because you know with them, not everything's work, that they might go on Celebrity Bake Off. Baby, Meghan is about to launch a cooking series on Netflix that is going to be a hit. Meghan knows how to cook. She's really good on camera. She has a lot of famous friends. This is going to be a hit. She's now about to announce a lifestyle brand, ARO, which even though people are talking about the jam, it's just jam. But if we know our Meghan, she's going to have jam. She's going to have salsa. She's going to have seasoning. She's going to have pots. She's going to have pans. I bet you everything in her kitchen will be for sale, as it should, because like the Vargas like to point out, Meghan has to earn money. Meghan is about to launch a lifestyle brand, and because those idiots on Saltine Island are too small-minded, they just don't get. Baby, do you understand how big what she's about to launch is? But good for her. Good for her. She deserves that and all more. I will never hate on someone because, sorry, rough night last night. I will never disparage someone because they use their privilege and they flip it in. Meghan wasn't born into privilege. Meghan had a mother that loved her, hardworking, Yeah, she had a lot of famous, wealthy friends. She was lucky enough to be born beautiful. She was lucky enough to be born smart, but she still puts in the work to actually make something out of herself. And maybe whatever she could have been, she makes sure it's always 10 times more work. So where are they at now? Because Meghan is now doing what, a cooking show. You are going to go on the Great Bake Off? Yeah. Listen to this. Kate and William might go on. They may be welcome. They went on a Mary Berry. They went on Mary Berry on a Christmas show in 2019, right? Again, Will and Kate have completely stopped acting like they are helping any of the poor in their country. They have stopped acting like they even have charities that they believe in. Kate is still doing surveys so she can have photo ops talking about, so tell me again what happens in the early years. There's never going to be any action from this. William is embarrassing himself over and over and over and embarrassing his country, right? And they are talking about they might go on a reality TV show to bake cookies for one episode. Y'all, I actually don't know whether to laugh, cry, or pray for the people of the UK. The one thing I will say is, and I've said it a million times, the monarchy is falling. But the fact that this is all they can do, they've stopped pretending like they give a damn about anyone. And now they are literally trying to compete. I've said it once and I've said it again. William wants Harry's life. William is insanely jealous of Harry. Think about it. Harry wanted the half in and half out. William is giving half in, half out, meaning we ain't doing anything, but you're paying us what we need to do. Harry wanted a beautiful, glamorous wife. He got Meghan. William wants Kate to be Meghan, but you want Meghan without her brains. You want Meghan without her cunning. You want Meghan without her personality. That doesn't happen because part of what makes Meghan so great. Sorry, guys, slow down. Part of what makes Meghan so great is actually all those things, her accomplishments, her being a fully formed woman. You want an empty vessel that has the personality of a fully formed woman. You want the ability of wherever you go, you have famous, cool, glamorous friends. Harry has that. William, you can only go to premieres, right? He's literally, and I've said it again, he is competing with Harry. He wants Harry's life. Harry works when he wants. Harry has privacies. Harry's kids are protected. You really think as jealous as William is, and as much as they both talk about the way the media ruined their lives, do you think William is happy at the fact that he has to trot his children out like show ponies? Now, I didn't say he wouldn't do it because William would do anything to save his own stuff, even his own youngins. But the fact that Harry can keep his kids private and they're still loved, they're still liked, they're still respected. The fact that Harry actually has his life. And all William can do right now is, instead of doing anything significant, and to be fair, anything to secure the future for his children, he's dedicating his life to trying to take down his brother. That at the end of the day, William, you have no clout over in the US at all. You are literally Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Only Harry is the Roadrunner, which leads me to my next thing, right? And this is what I kind of want to end with. You know, a lot of people are saying, oh my God, it don't matter. William's a billionaire. The kids are going to be all right, even if they're, no, they won't. No, they won't. Because as much as we talk about that $40 billion fortune, there's a lot of things that the royal family owns that are owned. The sovereign is owned by the country. Those castles, those jewels that are missing, their clothing alliance, most of their fortune, even though they are the caretakers of it, is kind of owned in one way or the other by the state, both by the country. If they were forever mocked or ridiculed or even ran out, right? Uh, or even ran out. At the end of the day, there's only one thing that would actually hold up. They would leave, if not penniless, they would be like the rest of the European royal families. And this leads me to say that William, I know he, like, we should be grateful such a short-sighted person is sitting on that throne, because not only are you destroying any chance your children have, right? But you're doing it so recklessly. You think this gravy train will always go, and it's not. And in this day and age where things are changing so much, people are changing so much, the fact that William is throwing his whole lot into the fact of turning it back to 1870, where the king is the king is the king and shall always rule. You guys, I don't know. I do know this, right? And it needs to be said. William and Kate are now turning into reality TV stars. Now, I know what you guys are saying. We didn't say the quiet part out loud. And I'll just leave you with this. Kate ain't doing nothing because Kate can't come to the phone. And how much do you want to bet William's going to have a mop dressed up like Kate? Talk about Kate couldn't be here. She's getting treatment wherever that might be. I have said that the Royals, like we predicted almost 4 months ago, the Royals are saying that Kate is not expected to be seen for the rest of the year. I'm very interested now to even see if Kate ever actually makes a recovery. Again, I believe what the Spanish people said. I believe everything. But again, this is so pathetic that you are somehow trying to compete with your brother and his beautiful, accomplished, smart, savvy, cunning wife that ran circles around you and all these other people you tried to get to take her down. You literally have now dedicated your life to trying to one up them. All I can say is, baby, use a fan. You're a fan. You're a fan. You're a fan. Baby, let me know what you think in the comments. But I will say one thing. Meghan should actually say thank you to the kingdom. Yes, Sussex Squad, you guys did the damn thing, but nobody promoted Meghan's jam or her brand more than the people in the UK. Which, by the way, before I go, I know I keep saying before I go, do you know that that charity that links to Meghan's site is still taking donations in Meghan's name? Yeah, if we didn't need more confirmation that this is the palace behind it, and they're bragging that, haha, we've already got 18,000. I'm glad that your hate can motivate you to do something. But baby, and I think they're trying to let Meghan know, yeah, every single time you make money, we going to link it back to the UK and we going to put money in charities, to which I'll say, how is that an own? So now Meghan's ARO brand is helping charities in the UK, and this is an own, baby. I would say worry about your to the UK, tell them to worry about yourself and mind your business. But it seems like increasing Meghan's reach and her range is the UK's business. Y'all pray for William. But at the end of the day, his mama knew what was up. That's why he got 3 hairs on his head now. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.